Magandang araw mga kabayan. Ito po muli si Engineer Alejandro, isang OFW, ang inyong stock tambay. Muli handang magbahagi ng kwentong kalakal at kuro-kuro mula sa Philippine Stock Exchange. Kung bago ka pa lamang sa akin channel, huwag kalimutan mag-like, subscribe, share, at pindutin ang notification bell para updated ka sa bagong videos na aking i-upload. Welcome back to everyone! Andito po tayo para maghatid na ika-4 na yugto ng ating stock pick upang maipakita ang ating judgment base sa galaw ng stock gamit ang technical analysis. Dito po ay na-feature natin ang all home stock at isa-share natin how did I acquire a position before it went up and confirm its reversal. If you're ready and all set, then let's get started. Okay guys, so this is one of the episodes that I am planning to do whenever I have something to show to our viewers, hoping or believing that they will be able to catch or learn something from the strategy I am applying, and hopefully kung ma-acquire ninyo or maintindihan ninyo how did we apply this strategy, then you might be able to duplicate and enjoy the same gain that I am having right now, no? So one of the features on my episodes or series of this individual stocks is this All Home. So we all know that All Home is a company owned by Villar group of companies, no? And All Home is based on the, and you also know that I am doing trades in the stock market, in the Philippine stock market, using majority using technical analysis. So dito tayo nagre-rely guys from the chart, basic indicators that most of the traders are using, so such as trend or trend following, and then hinahanap natin kung downtrend, hinahanap natin up to the bottom, and then support level. Then we are waiting for the sideways or consolidation, followed by the reversal, and next will be to identify the resistance area. So that is the simplest way to be able to have a procedure or guide on how I am doing how I am executing a trade, or how I am deciding if I want to buy or sell a stock in the Philippine stock market. Okay, so let's start with my personal experience, and I want to share it with you, as I have said in my earlier video, the weekly stock updates. Nagkaroon tayo ng gain. That's why I wanted to share it with you, hoping that while the index or the stock market is majority at the bottom, they are majority at the bottom right now, then we will be able to apply to our favorite stocks na medyo, kung tawagin ng mga fundamentalists, ay cheap in terms of its value. Okay, so let's start guys. So looking at the bigger picture, we can see here, from here ito yung price niya, and then it went down, it recovered for some time, but then it went down again until bumaba na siya up to less than 1 peso, no? So basically itong time frame na to, napakatagal na, since 2022, or sabihin na natin December kasi to 2023. It's been almost how many years already? More than 2 years na nag-stay na siya dito sa level na to. Pero in a micro scale, dito lang yan nag-start na huminto or nag-bottom at this point. Okay? February 28. However, kung titingnan natin yung consolidation area niya, ito. Dito ko hahanapin consolidation. So, dito yan nagko-consolidate. Okay, so meaning, if this is the bottom, dito na kasi huminto yan, andito yung support area niya. Okay? So, since meron na siyang support area dito, and it has been very obvious, no, na huminto na siyang bumaba at currently nagkakaroon na ng paunti-unting movement pataas, ano. So another area is ito, dito natin titingnan in terms of resistance level. Okay, so if this is the consolidation area, so meaning nag-bounce na siya rito, nag-bounce na ulit doon, which confirms na ito yung consolidation area. 1, 2, 1, 2, then nag-sideways, and then nag-bounce ulit. That's why, on the third attempt, nag-breakout na siya. Okay, so, bakit naman ako nag-decide na bumili, no? Tingnan natin. MACD. Okay, so, at this point, yung kanyang, since nakita na natin na huminto na yung kanyang downtrend and na-confirm naman na dito, basically paakyat na siya, nagiging positive na and projecting upward, which at this point malapit na siya sa zero. So medyo positive na unti-unti yung sentiment. However, hindi ako dito bumili kasi doubtful pa ako dyan. Ang pinaka-timing na nabilang ko is at this point, April 16. Okay, here. Oh, sorry. Dito tayo bumili at this point, no? So, dito ako bumili at 0.53 level. So, this point 53. So dito natin tinarget yan dito sa point na to. Okay, and kung makikita natin, just to show you na hindi naman tayo sasabi-sabi lang na kwento, ito yung ating transaction, ano. So, in this transaction, makikita natin na nag-place tayo ng order. This is dated May 2. The order date is April 16. 100,000 shares at 53. So, buy executed. Okay? So, dito tayo kumuha. By the way, hindi lang isang account ang hawak natin sa COL. So, meron tayong account, the same stock na binili natin na higher than 100,000 yung in-order natin. So, basically, na-predict natin yan na, oh, okay, so, nag-i-establish na siya ng higher low. So, nag-bottom, nag-sideways, then, temporarily went up, but then, kung nung parang retrace, hindi na siya bumalik dito. So, nagpo-form na siya ng higher low. And at this point, another higher low. So, pataas na siya ng pataas. That's why I decided to buy at this point. Okay? So, kung makikita natin at this point, sabihin na natin dito, meron na tayong 18.49%. And kung ibabawas natin yung ating charges, it will be around 17+%, no? So yan yung sukat niya, and ang ating entry is here. Both here. Okay, dito natin kinuha yan at 53, no? Okay, so tinitingnan natin yan, okay, na nag-breakout dito. However, nandito na siya sa resistance level. Ngayon, this is the first time na nagkaroon ng breakout. Most probably, ang mangyayari dyan dito, pwedeng may magbenta kung meron ng mga nag-profit. In my case, nag-profit na ako ng 17%, but that is too early to sell. Okay, so most likely, ang tinitingnan ko dyan, magre-retrace yan up to dito, and then mag-establish ng new support area or support zone. Okay, so once mag-establish na siya ng bagong support area or support zone here, we can expect na it will move higher to the next resistance level, which is, sa tingin ko, is andito. Okay, andito ang next resistance level at 67.67, no? Okay, so up to there, hindi natin alam kung mag-succeed siya na ma-break itong level na to. The next target will be up to here. So most likely dito nahulog yan, meron tayong another resistance level dito, but then kapag na-break niya ito, medyo iba na yan, mas malakas na yan, and we will expect a continuous or consecutive continuation of upward movement. Okay, so at this point, sabihin na natin na umabot dyan, ano ba yung upside. So imagine, it is already almost 50% upside, and once mag-reach dito sa level na to, then most likely, kahit nga dito lang, mag-breakout siya dito, 26%, around 30%, is already good enough. So at this point, pwede na tayong mag-profit taking and wait for the retracement up to this area or this area. Okay, so that is the plan. And as I've said, just to show you yung ating transaction, ayan. So currently, ito yung isang example natin na nandito yung ating actual transaction. So currently, meron na tayong 70.45%, okay, na gain. Okay, so hintayin lang natin, nasa early stage pa naman siya ng breakout, first breakout point. So most likely, we expect na magkaroon pa siya ng mga succeeding breakouts up to this level, so up to 50%. Now, it is very clear, no, na very basic yung mga indicators na ginagamit natin, and not to and to add to these indicators, ginamitan din pala natin ng moving averages. Sorry, palitan natin to. Yung ating indicators is moving average na multiple. Okay, so under the moving averages, isa ring nakatulong sa atin to decide whether it is time to enter or slowly or to enter one time is this moving averages, dahil ito is projecting upward na, no? And fortunately, nagtama naman at this point, attempted to break the 100 MA, not one, twice, but 3 times already, and open higher than the previous one. So basically, bullish na yung sentiment sa kanya. And this is the first time na nagkaroon ng ganyang kalaking volume. So basically 4.2 million ang volume niya. So around 2 million, more than 2 million ang amount. So napakaliit pa, no? And kaya nga in-expect natin, sabi ko in-expect natin yan na magkaroon ng consecutive upsides, no? Although dito nagkaroon siya ng another 4 million, however nasa baba pa yan eh. So we will see, hopefully na itong very simple strategy or procedure na sinunod natin is maintindihan at ma-apply mo dun sa mga ibang stocks na paborito natin. And hopefully kung nakasunod ka naman previously, dati na natin dinidiscuss at inaabangan ito. As I have said in my previous videos, pwede na tayong kumuha dito, and kung kumuha ka, meron ka ng malinis na upside na 15 to 17%. Okay, so right now, yun lang muna ang ating ang topic natin. The very essential thing to discuss about this trade na ginawa natin with this stock, All Home. And share ko lang sa inyo how I executed this trade and how I made up my mind to decide to enter this one. Marami pang mga kaparehas na situation dito, kaya lang I suggest na mag-focus kayo to 1, 2 or 3 stocks, kasi pag marami kayo na medyo malilito kayo, no? Okay, so kita-kita ulit tayo guys. I hope you've learned a lot from this video, and if that is the case and nakatulong naman tayo dito sa nakatulong naman ako sa inyong journey sa stock market, then will be very grateful kung i-share natin ang video ito para meron din tayong matulungan pang iba, at ma-share natin yung ating nalalaman kahit paano, at magkaroon din sila ng extra income, because the purpose of this channel is to reach out to our fellow OFW, and hopefully kung yung mga family nila is interested to invest or have a permanent work and looking for a passive income, then this is one of the right vehicle to have a passive income sa financial market. Okay, so ganito na lang guys, and see you again next time. Bye. At yan ang kabuuan ng ating video featuring individual stocks na All Home. Kung kayo meron stocks na nais ninyong maisama sa ating susunod na episode, ay maaari po kayo magpadala ng mensahe sa aking YouTube channel na OFW Average Trader. Pwede rin pong ipadala ang inyong mensahe sa aking email address na nakalagay sa description box. Maaari din po kayo mag-send ng message sa aking Twitter o kaya sa aking Facebook page na Engineer Alejandro Magno. That's all for now. Huwag kalimutan mag-subscribe. Paki-like na din po at i-share na rin ang aking channel sa inyong mga kaibigan, kapamilya o sa iba pa nating kababayan na naghahanap ng passive income. Hanggang dito na lang po at magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Hanggang sa muli mga kabayan. Ciao!